This trip is from Dublin to Belfast on a 10-speed bicycle made in July 1974 with a friend, Stephen Malone. My friend Stephen had a lot of relatives who lived on small farms in rural Ireland. We were setting off to meet them. My name's Don and I appreciate your company. Our ultimate goal is Belfast, and we reached Dublin from Newcastle, England by ferry. On arrival, we did the usual tourist things in Dublin, such as the Customs House and, of course, Dublin Castle. And we walked along the Liffey River and rode our bikes around Dublin Bay. Stephen and I were traveling quite lightly, nothing more than one small pack sack. We headed north to Balbriggan to look at the harbour. At Balbriggan Tower, sailing on a small island off Balbriggan. A visit to St. Patrick's Cathedral, Dundalk. It's impressive inside, with beautiful windows. We look at Dundalk Harbour and the town itself. Not that much in Dundalk. We press on through the countryside, admiring this old ruin. Visiting one of Stephen Malone's relatives on a small farm was very enjoyable. I help out with the hay. There's a magnificent view. We push on, and passing one farmer's field, I notice a castle. There's not much left, and I don't even know its name. It rains regularly, and the grass is very green. We're outside Newry and looking at the mountains of the Mourne. The roads are rugged. I'm amazed at some of the old cottages and what people lived in. We watch a boat race on the Newry River. We pass through Banbridge, a fairly sizable city. I check out this old car and look for a place to get a Guinness in Banbridge. We don't have to look very far. It's on again. We reach Hillsborough Forest and admire the trees. There's a tiny little Anglican church at Hillsborough Forest that's been abandoned. We look around Lisburn. It's a lovely city. Maze Prison was infamous in 1974, but today it's open for tourists. We visit the museum. The Lagan River runs from Belfast to Lisburn, and it's joined in parts by canals. The river is very beautiful. We follow the Lagan River to Drumbaig. In 1954, I lived for 6 months in a large mansion next to this bridge called Drumhill House. I have fond memories of walking on the towpath and exploring the whole region. Our house was just to the left of Drumbeig Church. An area overgrown with large pine trees. We push on a short distance to Belfast. Here's the mouth of the Lagan River. Prince Albert Clock Tower, down in the harbour area, not far from where the Titanic was built. I ride on to visit my friend Robert Dunlop, who was a schoolmate of mine back in 1954. He's located now in Bangor. Robert's wife Daphne shows me around. And here's Robert and Daphne in front of their home. We catch a ferry in Belfast and move on to Bergen, Norway to continue our ride through Scandinavia. Thanks, viewer, for joining me on this quick visit from Dublin to Belfast.